Hello!
Hello, and welcome to a new feature I'm calling Uncle Derek's VHS Collection, because it's based around the VHS collection of my late Uncle Derek, which I inherited from him. Now, Uncle Derek liked his action films and television to the extent that in the crematorium, after he died, his coffin was carried along the aisle to the theme from the A-Team. And I'm not making this up, that is actually true. He really liked his bloody films and stuff, did Uncle Derek. I'll show you a photo of him. Here he is with his dog Patch. I haven't even decided what photo I'm going to use yet, but he was always with his dog Patch, so that's a pretty safe bet. So yeah, I've enlisted the help of Internet Movie Man, Mr. Oliver Harper. Hello, Oliver.
Hello, Stuart. How are you doing, sir?
Not so bad, thank you. Well, I've improved after watching some of these films, put it that way. So I sent Oliver a list of what VHS tapes we got and said, hey, pick a couple of these and then have a watch and we'll talk about what they were like. We'll explain them to each other so we don't have to both watch them. And yeah, how did you find the experience overall?
Very, very boring and depressing. I made a huge mistake of thinking, I googled some of the movies and found the cover. Went, that looks pretty good. I'll be fine. Screw Stuart, he'll get the crap ones. Oh no, I got the worst ones. So yeah, it's like being a kid again when you choose the old, video games on the Spectrum and Commodore. You get wowed by the cover.
And it's what happened in the VHS shops. People looked at the rental. Yeah, you'd go in, the cover on that one's good. And you end up, I don't know, renting fucking Rotor or something. Oh, dearie me. But yeah, in the words, or to paraphrase Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, you chose poorly. I mean, you really did. You picked genuinely the worst film out of the lot. Which I'm still very pleased with. Anyway, do introduce us to the first film which you watched.
The first film is The Rollerblade 7.
The Rollerblade 7. And look at the... Oh, God almighty, what is this? Derek, what did you spill on that? Oh, man. I should have cleaned... Oh, dear.
The weird thing is, the lady on the front cover looks like the lady from the Goonies. It looks like she plays the mother.
Oh,
and
yes.
She's in, like, Monster Squad. She's in Lethal Weapon. But it's not her.
Oh.
And the only rollerblade you can see is right at the bottom there. There's a tiny little bit of rollerblade.
There is some rollerblade, yeah.
That's about it. And the US cover is a lot better than this one.
But that's still a pretty exciting cover. You've got weird Cyber Knight. You've got somebody with some sort of weapon you can't quite make out, genuinely on rollerblades. It's from Canon Video.
It's pulling... Well, yeah, they distributed it. They picked it up for distribution.
Yes.
They didn't make this turd.
Yeah.
No way.
Was this turd made or did it just appear one day? I know this film has a reputation, but we'll get on to that. In the year 2017 AD, machines rule the world.
God, that was 2 years ago. What did I miss?
Oh, God, they predicted Facebook. So, yeah, looking on the back, I mean, you've got exciting stuff there. You've got a woman in a bikini fighting Sephiroth.
The plot is, it's very simple. Like, he's got to go, Scott Shaw, or Hawk, that's his character's name. Hawk. So go rescue his sister from the evil clutches of the Pharaoh in this wasteland, which is based like Mad Max, but everyone's on rollerblades and skateboards.
Okay.
Which, seeing people in their 30s on skateboards and rollerblades is a bit of a strange thing. Usually teenagers, professionals on skateboards, yeah, fair enough.
Well, you can't be picky in a post-apocalyptic world.
I suppose so, but he turns up on a motorbike. You're not allowed, all the bad guys live in the wheel zone. So,
the wheel zone?
Yeah. And everyone basically travels around on those methods of skateboards and rollerblades.
See, well, that's the thing. Oh, God! So we've got Joe Estevez in, who is famously...
Martin Sheen's younger brother.
Ah, thank you. I said famously and then couldn't remember, so it couldn't be that bloody famous.
Got Frank Stallone?
Yes, Frank Stallone.
Who they don't advertise on the box.
That's interesting.
Frank Stallone's been in a lot of rubbish, right?
He has.
And he's obviously produced a lot of songs as well that appeared in his brother's movies. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he plays the knight, Frank Stallone, and then the main villain, who looks a bit like Vernon Wells from Mad Max and stuff, but not. But he's like he's disabled, but he dreams of getting back on his skateboard when he's like in his 60s. I don't think an old geezer like that will be desperate to get back on his skateboard. But hey ho,
just want to skateboard, just want to smash my knees one last time.
But what the most frustrating element of this movie is, obviously, it's down to, because Stuart told me it was about this Zen filmmaking.
Yes, it's an example of Zen filmmaking.